guys, what's up? It's me, xGalaxi Girlx, and guess what? I saw Catching Fire! It was so good. It was so amazing. It was so amazing. Best movie ever. Do you understand me? That was the best movie ever in the history of movies. Like, totally. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite book ever, and now Catching Fire is my favorite movie ever. Hands down to Catching Fire, yeah! Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Hands down amazing. Like, for real. Look, okay, here's my Mockingjay pen. Actually, it's a necklace. Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about Catching Fire, the movie. So, if you haven't seen it, it's amazing. Best movie ever. Make sure you watch it. People might not agree it's the best movie ever, but it's pretty amazing. Like, everyone that I've talked to says it's better than the first one, so definitely go see it, and I have to agree, it is better than the first one, and go see it, it's so amazing. So, yeah, but if you haven't seen it, I'm going to be talking spoilers, and yes, let's get started! Okay, spoiler section. Okay, so, oh my god, you guys are so good. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, so let's talk about my favorite scene. Wow. This is so hard to pick a favorite scene, but I don't really know. I'm trying to think of what scenes I really liked. I really loved the fog, the mist scene in the arena. I loved that scene. That was so cool. And I really, really enjoyed the ending scene where the arena's coming down, and I really enjoyed when her dress turns into the Mockingjay. That was very pretty. So one of those three scenes might be my favorite. I don't know. I really enjoyed I enjoyed the entire movie, so I mean, you know. But it's a very true to the book, which I've really loved. Of course they couldn't put everything in there, like Bonnie and Twill, and they couldn't have her jumping off the fence, and anyways, guys, we got to meet Finnick! Finnick was amazing. Do you understand me? Finnick O'Dare is amazing. He's my favorite book character of all time, and I loved Sam Claflin as Finnick. I thought he did a great job. I mean, I never saw him as Finnick until he came up to Katniss. Like he's walking up and he's like on a sugar cube, and it's like, yes, I do. No, but and he's like, oh, I want to know all your secrets. And it was just like, I loved that scene. Like, that's exactly how I pictured it from the book. And it was just so well done. And Sam Claflin is a marvelous Finnick. He was great. And just applaud to him. Yeah. Great job, Sam Claflin. And, Joanna was hilarious. I loved her. She was so funny. She is Joanna. She's Joanna, like, for real. She was so funny, especially in the scene where she, like, strips down in the elevator. That was priceless, and Haymitch and Peter were just like, hey! Oh, it was so funny. And then when she's all, like, cussing everyone out, oh, she's so funny. Yeah, she was great as Joanna. It was kind of sad, though, because when she's like, there is no one else I love. Oh, that reminds me, they have so many book quotes. So many book quotes in the movie. And they didn't have many. I think they had, like, one in the first one. I don't know. They didn't have many in the first movie. Book quotes from the, you know, they didn't have many. And then in this, they have so many book quotes. And I was just so pleased. So pleased. Congratulations to the writer for getting it right. Like, for real, they had so many book quotes. They had the one, the stay with me always. They had that one. They had the, you know, that one line from Joanna. They had the color scene where Peeta asks her for her favorite color, and then she says, what's yours? And he's all like orange, like the sunset. Yeah. Oh. Love that. They had a lot of other ones. I will tell you one thing I missed out from the book that I really wish was in the movie. The rooftop scene where they are sitting there on the rooftop, and it's the night before the games, and like they spend the entire day together, and I just kind of really wish that scene was in the book. and it wasn't, and I mean, I kind of wish that scene was in the movie, and it wasn't, and it kind of made me upset, but that's okay, because I didn't even realize it till after I watched it, and I was like, it's okay, it's okay. Oh, they also had the beach scene was beautiful, like that whole scene, like, no one will miss me if I die, and she's like, I'll miss you. It's like, gosh. And he gives her the locket, and it's like, why? Yeah. Well, we got to meet, besides that, we got to meet BT, we got to meet, Iris, we got to meet Mags. Oh my gosh, poor little Mags. She was just so, I love Mags, man. I love her. And, you know, I love the whole TikTok scene where Iris is like, TikTok, TikTok. You know, that's kind of how I picture her, and it was just really well done. And BT is just, that's not how I imagine BT looking, but he really pulled BT off, which I was really happy about that. And it was just a marvelous movie. Marvelous. I really loved how they had scenes from the first movie in the second movie. Like, they had that Marvel where she shoots the arrow and it looks like Marvel's falling, and that was great. I really liked that, how they had that in there, and I really liked they had, when President Snow came, he was showing her the berry scene, and then, yeah. Oh, let's talk about kissing scenes, because there was a lot, and it's like, yeah, because I felt like I was so down in the first one, how there wasn't enough kissing, because I felt like there should have been, because it didn't really show how Katniss and Peeta had to kiss so much, and it was just like, why? But this one, they definitely did up their kissing. There was a lot of kissing. I think there was about 10 kiss scenes. I don't know. Well, there's 3 with Gale, for sure. I know that. I counted with Gale, because I was like, whoa, this is not right. I mean, I know the first 2, but I didn't count on that third one. I don't remember the third kiss in the book. So, it might have been there, but I don't remember it. But yeah, that. And there's a lot of Gale kiss scenes, and it was just like, okay. And then with Peeta, there's one there, I don't know. I loved how they were coming out, and they fell in the snow. I lied. That's my favorite scene. When they fell in the snow and she kissed him there, I love that scene. And it was so sad because, and, you know, Caesar's, like, they come out and the cameras are moving and it's like, oh, look, there's the cameras. I lied. That's my favorite scene now, okay? Because I love that scene in the book. I don't know. I always remember that scene as, like, a really important scene to me. And I just always love that scene. And they kissed there, and it was so sad afterwards, because, like, and it was so awkward, and they were talking to Caesar, and he's like, how are you? Good. How you been? All right. It's like, these heroes are so weird. It's like, they don't really know what to say, because, you know, they haven't really been together, and they're supposed to be, and then it was afterwards, after the cameras cut off, and it was really sad, because Peeta was like, I almost thought that kiss was real, and then he walks off, and I'm just like, Peeta! My baby! Ah! Like, I felt so bad for Peeta. Yeah, I'm trying to think of so much stuff to talk about. So yeah, I love that scene, that whole fall, and it was because in the book, it was because he had a robotic leg, but this one, they just kind of slipped on the ice, you know? But I totally loved it. It's still, they included that, and I was really afraid they weren't going to include that, and I was just so happy they did. So yeah, let's talk about the arena. So let's get to the arena. It was just so beautiful, and then it's like they have all these deadly monster things in there, and yeah, it was just crazy intense. The Jabberjay scene, where, like, they running and they hear Prim's name, I was flipping out, because that whole, you hear so much, and it gets, like, I felt like the theater got louder, like, the whole, like, it got louder, and it got, like, scarier, and it got more intense, and Peeta's sitting there like, it's not real, Katniss, it's not real. It was so amazing, and I love the fog, scene was amazing, and the monkeys, I didn't like the monkey scene that well, because I didn't feel like I saw it well enough, but, you know, that's okay. It was still amazing. Wow, there's so much to talk about. I feel like I don't know what to talk about. When her dress turned into the Mockingjay, that was so pretty. And then Cinna died. Oh, Cinna. That scene was really sad. And then we have Effie. Effie was hilarious. I loved Effie. Oh, and the scene cracked me up. I don't know why. Where Haymitch, you know, how he drinks and everything, and like Gale is laying there on the table after he was whipped, which is a very awesome and intense scene. Where, well, like they pour all the liquor and stuff on him, or whatever that was. Alcohol on him. And, you know, and then Haymitch takes the bottle and just pours it in his cup. And I'm just like, Haymitch, come on, guy. Like, come on. Like, for real, come on. But that was really funny. And I love Haymitch. Like, I love Haymitch so much. Stay alive. Remember who the real enemy is. And it's like, oh, it was so awesome. And, you know, I love the beach scene. I don't know if we've already talked about this. I really can't remember. But the beach scene was awesome. The ending scene where they had the lightning tree. The lightning tree was really awesome. They had the lightning tree there, and that was so cool. And it was just like, boom, and, you know, and she flung the arrow up, and they hit the top of the ring. That was so cool. Oh my god, let's talk about this. Okay, I cried in this movie. I cried when they were at, where she was saying her goodbyes to Rue there at the District 11 Victory Tour, and her family was staying there, and, you know, like, if Peter would have stick to the cards, as Effie would say, that was just really intense, like, just how, and then that man died because he did the, you know, that whole thing, and it was just so sad, and it was very intense, and it was just like, wow, okay, jeez Louise. Sorry if you hear that noise, sorry, if that noise is bothering you, we'll just try to talk over it, but, it was just so intense, and it was so sad. That noise is really annoying, it was so sad. It was so sad. So sad. And I cried there. But another scene I cried at was at the end where, I don't think many people realize this, but when they kiss, this is a spoiler for Mockingjay if you haven't read it, so pause for about 20 seconds. There's an icon right there. When that's done over with it, unpause. But oh my gosh, guys, when they kissed at the end of the scene, at the lightning tree, with Peeta and Katniss kissed at the end of the lightning tree, at the lightning, yeah, whatever. Well, they kissed, and it's like, oh my gosh! Because I realized that's their last real kiss, because, I mean, the next one, Peeta, you know, forgets, and it's like, so it's like, that's their last real kiss before, you know, he forgets everything, and it's so sad, and I cried, and it was just like, everyone's just not crying, and I'm sitting there crying, because I know, and it's like, why would you do that to me? So, yeah. Okay, unpause. Yeah. Wow, it was awesome. And, the whole ending scene with she shoots the arrow up and it explodes and all of it's falling down. So cool looking. Just amazing looking. Peeta died quite a few times in this one, I must say. He died, of course, when, at the whole scene with the Finnick had to revive him, CPR style, and Katniss was crying. That was sad, but it was happy because he lived. And then that was an intense scene. I really like that. I really like the scene with, what scene? He was trying to fight off the monkeys, and that Morphling came and saved him. That was intense. And the sunset was so pretty when he was holding her. That was so sad. And when that spinning cornucopia, awesome. Awesomeness. The spinning cornucopia. I don't remember the scene in the book, and the scene totally surprised me because I didn't remember it from the book, and I was totally surprised, and I don't remember it. Was it in the book? It probably was, and I just forgot it. But all the things are coming down on Peeta, and I'm flipping out, even though I know he won't die, but I'm still flipping out, and, you know, yeah. But it was amazing, and I need to see it again. It was so good, and yeah, so I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Go watch the Catching Fire and read the books if you haven't. So yeah, I guess that's it. I'll talk to you guys next time. So sorry for the length of this. There's just so much to talk about because this movie's amazing. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Let's talk. Talk in the comments. PM me. I love to talk about Catching Fire and get all my feelings out because this book, the movie, oh, I can't even. Okay, sorry, I'm dragging this on. So we're going to end this video. And, yeah. Peace, love, the Hunger Games. Yeah. Okay, anyways. Bye, guys. Talk to you guys next time. Bye.